Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Cal Quantrill, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Digging in now, Michael Brantley, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for Houston, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out away with a called strike. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Alex Bregman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bregman playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
The 2-1.
At the ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, Yordan Alvarez. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Stepping up now, Jeremy Pena currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play.
Kind of the new age baseball this guy is right here. A shortstop with power. At one time, the shortstop position was all about the glove and range, but no longer. And this guy's living proof. Power hitter from the middle part of the diamond.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros leave 1, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Framber Valdez is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 7.
Now at the plate, Miles Straw. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Lee is there, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Ramirez.
Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. It's been a good series for him so far at the plate with 5 runs batted in on 4 hits. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Striding in for the Indians, Josh Naylor. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Jose Abreu. And now pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. 2-0. Pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
3-0 pitch on its way. Hit hard to third. Beautiful diving stop. It's in time. So a fine play down there at the hot corner to take a base hit away, and that would appear to be a good segue to check out the league leaderboard for team fielding percentage. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Digging in, Mauricio Dubon, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Arias is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. In there, 0-1. Maldonado, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, Josh Bell. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's 1 away.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
At the plate, Oscar Gonzalez, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Mike.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Valdez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
The left fielder, Gabriel.
Stepping into the box, Gabriel Arias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball well outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Gonzalez is off at first with 2 away. This is foul right side. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Back now at Progressive Field, home of the Indians, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
David Hensley. Fans, summer has officially arrived, and there's no better way to beat the heat than by joining us right here at the ballpark. With lots of giveaways, promotions, and great baseball to come, you can't lose. Pick up a pocket schedule at any stadium ticket window and come out to the ballpark this summer. A reminder to those fans sitting in the lower levels behind home plate. If any of you decide to get on your cell phone and wave to your friends, you will be immediately subject to imprisonment of no less than 20 years. We thank you. Hey fans, want an even easier way to buy tickets to an upcoming game? Well, what could be easier than doing it through your mobile phone? Visit MLB.com on your mobile device. Select the game you want and bring your digital ticket with you to the game or print them at home. How easy is that? Visit MLB.com/tickets for all the details. Fans, it's time to upgrade someone from the cheap seat to the best seat in the house. Courtesy of MLB The Show. All right, time to draw the name. And here we go. Our winner is Kurt Kellenberger. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Congratulations, Kurt. You and your family can move down to 4 seats behind home plate. Again, courtesy of MLB The Show. Fans, you'll want to make plans to join us next Thursday night for our annual Turn Back the Clock night. We'll have retro ballpark entertainment, $1 sodas and hot dogs, and all fans arriving in costume receive $5 off the regular ticket price. How can you beat that? For tickets, you can send us a telegram or simply visit any ballpark ticket window. Fans, the RBI program is a program sponsored by Major League Baseball that provides baseball and softball playing opportunities to youth in underserved communities. RBI currently serves nearly 120,000 boys and girls in more than 200 cities worldwide. For more information on the RBI program or to find the RBI league nearest you, please visit MLB.com/RBI. Then, if you're sitting in section 121, row 8, you're sitting in the top lucky row of the game. You'll all be taking home a pack of top baseball cards. Congratulations from Top. Fans, don't forget, you can follow all things baseball with MLB at Bat, the #1 app for live baseball. Stay connected to every pitch with highlights, replay reviews, scores, live radio broadcasts, and more. Get the At Bat app for your smartphone or tablet. Visit MLB.com for details. Fans, do you have what it takes to be a major league umpire? Then come and learn from some of the best at the MLB Umpire Camp. both in the classroom and on the diamond. This is your chance to learn how the big leagues do it, no matter what level you're working at now. Don't wait. It's the chance of a lifetime. Become the best umpire you can be. Visit MLBUC.com.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. David Hensley is at the plate as he looks at ball one. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Corey Lee.
In now, Corey Lee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Again, he sends it out of play. Grounded to third. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, You can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Bouncer to the left side, and there's the first hit of the game for Houston, and he is in there.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing the hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Quantrill waits on it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 25 for him on the year, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
The batter, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
At the plate, Jeremy Pena. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-0 Houston. So striding forward now, Brian Roquillo. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike too.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Rosario is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Stepping in now, Miles Straw. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with one down. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with the purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yep, 3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Oh, the good curveball there, and it's 3-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
The 3-2 one more time. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted into center field. Dubon is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready now, Jose Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Step on second for the force, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail it here 3-0. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and that's out number 1. Time now for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. plate now, Martin Maldonado, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
So now to the plate, David Hensley, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
4 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Corey Lee is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Arias is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Astros 4 and the Indians nothing. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Josh Naylor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the at-bat. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Bell, a native Texan. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Dubon comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
Digging in, Oscar Gonzalez. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Zunino.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll be back in standing up. Here now is Mike Zunino. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fouled away. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again. 3-2. Drilled to the left side. Ah, way to get dirty. Hats off to that one. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Michael Brantley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Behind 0-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Pitch is popped up. Bell is over and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan.
Digging in to try it again, Yordan Alvarez. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 3-2 pitch. Full count still. And this will be fouled away. The next 3-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pena, as he'll take a look at ball one. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Pena is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So here's Jose Abreu. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. In there at the knees, strike one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu, number 197 in his career, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
14, Mauricio.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Three runs already home here. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now batting, catcher, Martin.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning, and he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Again, a 1-2. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Stepping in now, David Hensley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Home half of the 5th coming up. Astros lead this one 8-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Gabriel Arias. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounded back. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
The second base.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nobody out, runner on first. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Arias rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
At the plate now, Miles Straw. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Way outside. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We're through 5 here this afternoon. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Corey Lee. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1 to count. Fouled away. The 2-2. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Rosario's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Sam Hitpus gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to count. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box now, Alex Bregman.
The third baseman.
Yes, he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bregman is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 1 out, nobody on. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Nick Scanlon gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Jeremy Pena as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Arias is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Astros 9 and the Indians 1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Josh Naylor.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Oh, one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone into the home bullpen. Solo shot to right center. Number 25 for him on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, 1-1.
Bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Now batting, right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
Into the box, Oscar Gonzalez. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
3-0 now. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. A runner at first with no outs here. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
So here's Mike Zunino. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Daniel Espino comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Daniel Espino.
Here comes the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Mauricio Dubon will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. Digging in and looking for more, Mauricio Dubon. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And there's ball 1.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
No.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Strong is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Digging in, Martin Maldonado. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting, second base.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
At the plate, David Hensley, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run is in to score from second.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
To the plate now, Corey Lee, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Center fielder on the run, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Houston leads this one 10-2. Standing in, Gabriel Arias.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Striding in, Brian Roquillo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That evens it up, 1-1. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Still even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready once again, Alex Bregman, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Jeremy Pena is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 to him now. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Abreu. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there, 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. At the plate, Miles Straw. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on its way. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. And it's 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Drilled on the ground to short, right to him. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the designated hitter, Josh Naylor.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
2 out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Mauricio Dubon.
Now the pitch.
Hold one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Whoa. Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Maldonado.
So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. Lined hard to center field. Strong is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next to the Astros, the second baseman, David Hensley.
Standing in, David Hensley. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled away. Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Corey Lee, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 home. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's 1 on to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Michael Brantley, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and no one will track it down. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A curveball hit right back at him. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Hector Neris, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Josh Bell the next to hit, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
At the plate now, Oscar Gonzalez, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 1-1 pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. On the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Will Brennan will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Brennan.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Brantley going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brian Roquillo.
Into the box, Brian Roquillo. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Rosario.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Houston Astros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Framber Valdez earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.